Luke Belmar, the real-life Neo. If you don't already know him, Luke Belmar has generated tens of millions of dollars on the internet in his 20s. He is now retired and living his life in Switzerland. We'll talk about his early life, how he gained his wealth, his influence on society, and what his plans are for the future. As a bonus, we'll discuss some intriguing speculations about him that you don't want to miss. Luke made his money initially through dropshipping and e-commerce. He operated branded stores, general stores, and also dabbled in social media arbitrage. To multiply his earnings, he ventured into crypto, starting with Bitcoin in 2016 when it was still relatively affordable. He took all his profits from dropshipping and put them into the crypto market around 2017. He experienced a 160-time increase in his investment, but unfortunately, he lost it all due to a lack of understanding of market cycles. The cycle tends to repeat itself when the Fed injects more money into the economy. So, he shifted his focus back to dropshipping and e-commerce, where he was experiencing success. He made around $16 million and reinvested all the profits back into crypto in 2020. Taking calculated risks on himself paid off. Life, he believed, is all about these calculated risks. There's always a dash of luck, but positioning oneself strategically can tilt the odds in one's favor. Instead of merely aiming for more money in dropshipping, Luke's goal was to multiply what he already had and spend more time enjoying life's pleasures. He didn't start as an entrepreneur. Luke's journey began in a small village in Argentina. At 16, he arrived in the United States with just $200 in his suitcase. He started by pressure washing basketball courts, cleaning dishes in restaurants, and taking on odd jobs to make quick cash.
Started pressure washing basketball courts, started cleaning dishes in restaurants, and
self-education played a main role in his transformation. He realized that by absorbing the right knowledge and information, he could become a different person. The only difference between him and others being the level of understanding and insight. By transforming himself, Luke went from washing dishes to being a retired multi-millionaire in his 20s, enjoying life in Switzerland. It all boiled down to becoming the person with the ability to achieve his dreams. It definitely worked for Luke, but what is he doing exactly? Luke cracked the code and realized that banks aren't the safest place to leave your money. He's big on investing and believes in diversifying investments for safety. When you receive dollars, it's essentially an investment. Banks, however, take your money and invest it, but they don't hold on to it securely. Luke doesn't trust banks entirely because FDIC insurance, which supposedly protects your deposits, is based on the faith and good credit of the United States, a notion he finds shaky. His favorite places to invest include a basket of assets: 1 kilo of gold, 1 kilo of silver, 10,000 Swiss francs, given Switzerland's reputation in banking, 10,000 US dollars, because of the US's global military strength, 10,000 Singaporean dollars, due to their low inflation, and some Bitcoin for good measure. It's like the gondola ride, Luke says, drawing a metaphor from the place he lives in Switzerland. You don't have to grind your way up the mountain. Instead, you can find glitches in the system, hacks, and ways to make money easier. Making money online is the greatest glitch right now.
find glitches in the system, hacks, ways that money can be made, and you utilize those vehicles.
He also elaborates on his concept, emphasizing the importance of finding the right path when venturing into making money online. TikTok, user-generated content, running an e-commerce store, these are the gondolas, the best routes for people starting out or looking to make money online. Luke always shares insights into the skills necessary for success in this world, which are branding, creating viral content, managing supply chains, products, fulfillment, customer service, and he learned all these valuable lessons through his entrepreneurial journey. But Luke's life wasn't always so great, and he had his challenges. He had a challenging period when his family didn't initially support his entrepreneurial endeavors. Luke said his parents wanted him to go the traditional route, get a job, do the 9 to 5, and to him, it felt isolating. But he pushed past that low point, not through words, but through actions. You need to teach people by example. And apparently, that's what he is doing on Capital Club. Co-founding Capital Club in 2019 alongside Steve Tan and Evan Tan marked the most important moment in Luke Belmar's entrepreneurial journey. Their vision was clear: to create the largest decentralized entrepreneurial network globally, serving as the ultimate destination for true entrepreneurs. Capital Club's core focus revolves around wealth creation and preservation, providing networking opportunities and offering a platform for entrepreneurial growth and development. While membership access is currently closed, Luke Belmar also wants to relaunch Capital Club with an upgraded version, Capital Club 2.0. Luke envisions a grand plan to achieve billionaire status by creating the largest decentralized entrepreneurial network in the world that we just talked about. His goal is to unite 1 million entrepreneurs globally, focusing on creating, multiplying, and preserving wealth and opportunities for all members. He once said that many people feel isolated and indoctrinated from the traditional school system that promotes solving problems alone. Luke believes in the power of community, collaboration, and collective problem solving. He wants to break the barriers that prevent people from working together, believing that strength and success lie in unity. For me, it's not about the money, Luke asserts. I'm here to build value and make a lasting impact. If we provide enough value, the billions will follow. And perhaps the issue is that the billions will follow. And even if his intentions are all great, lying about your origins is still not cool. Recent revelations have cast doubt on the authenticity of Luke's story. His journey paints a picture of a young man who journeyed from Argentina to the United States with just $200 and a suitcase, starting a path of self-made success. But as we dig deeper, cracks begin to surface with some surprising details. First off, Luke Belmar's real name is Lucas Emmanuel Ura, or Lucas Thies. This revelation already sets the stage for some discrepancies. In an old interview, Luke's brother, Nate, refers to himself as Nathan T, which again sparks curiosity and leads to a deeper dive into Luke's background. On Instagram, an old highlight showed Luke's profile name as Luke Thies, which got deleted later. This inconsistency makes things even more intriguing. A bit of online sleuthing reveals an old Twitter profile for Luke, where he appears quite different from his current persona. One of the more dramatic moments in Luke's past includes an incident in Berlin. Luke was there with his girlfriend, Lara, when a terrorist attack happened. He gave an interview about it, but if you check the same article now, his name and photo are gone. It seems he contacted the news outlet to have them removed, adding another layer of mystery to his story. Moving on to his educational background, Luke's narrative suggests he skipped traditional education, portraying himself as a self-made entrepreneur. But in reality, he attended 2 colleges. His grandfather was even a co-founder of one of these institutions, adding more depth to his supposedly humble beginnings. Luke often talks about coming to the US alone at 16 with just $200 and relying on his uncle, a pilot, to secure his flight. However, this story falls apart upon closer examination. His family had a significant presence in the US, contradicting the narrative of being entirely on his own. Further complicating his story, Luke's family connections are quite prominent. His grandfather's involvement in founding a college and other relatives' role in significant ventures paint a picture far from the lone struggle he often describes. Even more discrepancies arise when examining Luke's claim about his work history. He mentions doing menial jobs like cleaning toilets and pressure washing basketball courts. While he did work as a waiter, his narrative omits his more substantial connections and opportunities, such as working as a Spanish translator for a company his family was involved with. Lastly, the narrative about Luke's entrepreneurial journey is full of inconsistencies. He portrays a rags to riches story, but leaves out the significant family support and opportunities that helped him pave his way. This examination of his story raises questions about the authenticity and accuracy of his self-made image. Luke Belmar's story is far more complex and nuanced than the simplified version he often shares, promoting a closer look at the reality behind his public persona. And that's the deep dive into Luke Belmar's secretive life. We've uncovered some surprising details and inconsistencies that paint a different picture than what we've often heard. Whether it's his real name, family background, or educational journey, there's more to the story than meets the eye. Remember, it's always important to look beyond the surface and question the narratives presented to us. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth exposés, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Do you think there's more to uncover? Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more eye-popping content. Peace.